Stump Station episode 15, and today's guest is known as the chosen one from Virgin Media. He grew taller in 30 days and he's all over your Instagram, but he lost 200,000 followers in just 2 weeks. And before we get into that, today's sponsor for the episode is Bakari Sweat, keeping us hydrated and refreshed throughout this episode.
Man, what an intro! What an intro! I gotta tap you up for that.
Cheers, man.
I appreciate it. It's good to see you again, man.
Man, so good to see you. Like, we've known each other for years.
Way back.
Way back.
Man, I know you when I was like on TikTok.
You're still on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean...
When you started.
When I started at like 16, 17, like making videos of me like eating a raw onion and like random stuff. Like, so to see how we both grew is like...
It's amazing.
It's really cool to see. You know?
And like, people don't know your story. Like, you're 20 years old and you've achieved a lot, but there's a lot of grind over the past 4 years that people don't see, right? So who is Adam before being this Virgin Media star?
It's a good question. That's a deep question too. Who's Adam before social media and radio? Man, I'm just a boy who likes to have fun. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. I'm still trying to find out who I am, you know? I'm just trying to find out. Like, I'm just living. I'm trying to be present as much as I can. And I'm trying to do what feels right in my heart every day. That's what I do. Like, what feels right in this moment, you know? And yeah, it's led me to a place where I'm happy. I feel good.
No, honestly, it's amazing because like, just living for now is the way to be, right? And when you say what feels good,
not good. Like right.
Yeah, feel right, yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes what's right isn't
good. Yeah.
doesn't feel good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, but at the end of the day, it does eventually feel good if you do what's right all the time, right? So
no, of course.
And I make a lot of, and I'll always make mistakes. Like I'll do what's wrong a lot of the time and it'll bite me in the back, you know, but like most of the time I try to do that. I try.
No, man, and like you've grinded hard for years that people don't see. They think, oh, this kid's 20. Well, who is he to be on Virgin Media? Like, who is he to be a radio presenter, right? But like, you've been grinding from 16 creating content, which is incredible.
I try to bury those videos. I try to bury them, but you can find them if you go on my TikTok and scroll down, you know, build those finger muscles, go all the way down. You'll find videos of like, I've made hundreds that didn't go viral. But that led me to one video going viral, and then it all kind of went from there. And so, yeah, and you knew me since those days. So you've seen it yourself. It's just like, yeah, it's just weird, man. It's weird. I've gotten lucky too, to be honest. Like, it's just...
No way.
You don't think it's luck, but I think a lot of it is. I mean, I guess I was prepared for the opportunity, but it's luck, man. Like, things just came at the right time, you know?
It is all about timing, yes, but if you're not prepared for an opportunity, the timing's off. Right?
Fair. It's true. I was prepared. Like when it came, I had the tools to kind of sort of make use of it, you know?
Yeah, like, and the way you've done things is so different to like many normal kids. Like, you're not a kid now, but back then when you're 16, like you quit school. Like, that's not normal.
Yeah, I don't speak about this much, but I did leave school. I did leave. But it wasn't, like, it sounds like I left because I didn't like school. But if we want to go over that story, I left high school because it was during COVID and there were a lot of restrictions. I didn't really agree with the things I needed to do to stay in school. And my family didn't either. And so we just stayed at home for a bit. And I ended up finishing high school. I'm a high school graduate. All right. I have an education, grandma. Teta, you know. I finished high school online, and because I did it online, I actually finished a year early. And that gave me time to make those TikToks before I felt the pressure of, okay, I might need to go to uni now. Right? So it was all a blessing. Like, it was all, but that's the thing with luck, right? Me leaving because of COVID made me start school online, and then I finished and I had a year to kind of just do what I wanted to, you know what I mean? So, but I guess, you know, I just made the most of that opportunity.
That's true, but like most kids your age, even me, right? You think, I need to get good grades, I need to go to uni, I need to get an education, so then I can build a career. You didn't go to uni, you didn't decide to do that,
I didn't go
and you chose a different path.
Yeah.
Why?
It's an interesting, the uni story is interesting. And I'm not saying I will never go, because you never know, right? You never know, like people can always go back. But I remember going to my dad, and because back then my dad is very into AI now, and he doesn't really see the big value in uni right now. So no one's really pressuring me. But a few years ago, it wasn't really like that. It was sort of like, okay, Adam, go get your degree. My dad never pushed me to do anything, but I remember telling him, like, in a year, let's see what happens before I have the pressure of going to uni. And so this was in like 2023. And in those 3 months, when I told my dad, I said, look, give me a year. Let me see what I can do. And he was already very open to that. In 3 or 4 months, I got the Virgin position. I won that competition, and I had sort of begun my journey on Virgin Radio. And so since I started that, I didn't feel the need to go, just because I was putting a lot of time into radio. I mean, I guess you can always balance both, but I wanted to put everything into, at least in the beginning. And then when I was there, I was like, I'm not feeling it. And, I'm not saying I'll never go, but it doesn't feel like it's the right thing to do now. And I love learning. I'm not saying I'm like not going to do any learning, because I feel like you can learn in so many different ways, not just school and university. I love languages so much.
I've realized, because I was going to say you've done a lot of languages.
I've just started this journey, but I want to learn a bunch. And I've just started this journey, but I spend probably like almost the same amount of time as someone would spend in uni, probably like in a cafe learning a language a lot of the time. And I think that's what I love to do. And so I feel like that's learning itself. Like that's not like, I'm still getting my own form of an education, I love traveling to a country and trying to speak with people, and I don't know, it's just that's the learning. So I feel like maybe I haven't gone to uni yet, but I haven't stopped learning for a second, I think.
I agree, and I think like there's so much pressure on kids. Go to uni, get a degree, do this in life, but like you don't need to now to be able to do that.
Yeah, look, I don't want to spread the message from myself of like, don't go to uni, because I feel like a lot of people will get value from it. I think everyone has their own journey, and if someone's listening and they think maybe that's not for me, and they feel in their heart it's not for them, I implore them to just like maybe take a year as a gap and find out something you want to do. It doesn't need to be the thing you do for the rest of your life. Yeah. But I feel like there's a lot of pressure of like, just like go do something. Yeah. So
like, for example, like at that age, most countries you can't vote, but you have to pick a degree that you have to pick for the rest of your life. Yeah. Like that's hard, right?
It's true. And no one really uses their degree. I don't think I've met a few people, but most of the people that I meet that go to uni, after they finish, they don't really use it for what they study for.
I got quite lucky, I think, but it's okay.
Yeah, you study like
sports and exercise. It's
good. Cheers.
Just bragging.
So you see like two different, no, it's great, but two different, like that worked, right? So it works for some and doesn't work for others. So,
but I completely agree. It's like, it's this phase that people feel like they need to do, right? And you went a different route, which is a lot of kids' dreams, to try and create content and start making a living off it.
Man, I never thought it was possible, bro. I never thought like making money from content or having people watch you was like possible. I wanted to be a YouTuber when I was growing up so bad. And like, I'm still not a YouTuber. So, but like, I wanted to be so bad. But then I realized like, after making a bunch of videos, when one video took off, I had this euphoric feeling of like, wow, like, people are commenting, people are liking. And then, I vividly remember never thinking it was possible. I thought people that were succeeding with that had something I didn't have. I really did. And sometimes I feel that too, like that imposter syndrome, but yeah, I remember never thinking I could do it. I remember very vividly.
How old were you?
I was like 12, 13 when I wanted to be a YouTuber. I was like, I really wanted to be.
Well, I'll be honest with you, obviously you didn't have the skills that you do now at 12, 13. But that viral video moment, that feeling of it's working. Do you remember that video?
Yeah, I do. It was a video about the power of cold showers. And you can actually play it on the screen now if you'd like. It's like me in my bedroom speaking to myself, 2 different camera angles like we're doing now on this podcast. But it's like me interviewing me. And it was me saying, I never feel motivated in the morning. Just take a cold shower. But what? And that was like the thing. And that got almost 1 million views. And I got the idea of that format from a friend who, now he's a friend, but I saw his video and I'm like, I love this format. Let me do it about something I'm interested in. Yeah. No, I love it.
He does that too.
He does that too. It was someone called Mentally Great. His name is FLB, but he goes by Mentally Great on Instagram. And it's so funny. I was in Lebanon last week, and after us knowing each other from TikTok, him inspiring me to make that type of video, man, I stayed at his house for a day and like met his family. We went hiking in Lebanon, and I got to know him. Like, and I'm just like, this is crazy. Like, you were that domino, you know? And so yeah, I remember that viral video, and it felt euphoric when it went viral. Yeah.
Man, like, obviously, like 1 million views is not a small number, right? So when you get it, you're like, oh, it's going to work. Is that when you started to believe that it could work?
Yeah. That's when I started to think, okay, like, maybe this is for me. Because I had made so many videos until then, and I was so close to, I mean, I had given up at one point, but then I'd meet people on the way. Like, Ayman Yemen, what do you do for life? I saw him doing well in person. I met him in person. I'm like, if he can do it, like, there's nothing stopping me. Like, because, you know, we're both the same age. We're both Lebanese. Like, I felt like me and him were so similar. I'm like he had 50,000 followers when I met him. Now he has millions, right? He's killing it. But like, I felt like we're so similar. So he sort of like made me think like, you know what, like, we're just human. Like, let me keep trying. Like, but there were so many moments like there where I was about to quit and I just kept going. And I'm just so glad that little boy just kept making TikToks. None of this would have happened.
What advice would you give to other like kids to do the same thing, create content and try and make a living out of it?
Look, when it comes to advice, like, I feel like I'm still trying to find out, like, I'm still trying to discover life myself to give advice, you know. But if there's one thing that really helped me in my journey, it was like, you just need to start stuff. I go by just start. Like, whatever you feel you want to do, just start. Like, and I feel like a lot of people, including myself, right? I feel like in general, like, us as people, we'll want to do a lot of things, and the thought of it will stop us because we want to do so much. But I think just taking it like piece by piece, like, just start, just do something. Yeah. You know, for me, like, making that first video, that was my start, you know, with everything. Just start it. And once you start, you just do the next step, then it works. But I feel like there are so many ideas that I have in my mind, and I'm holding myself back because I'm not just starting it. I'm just thinking, okay, I want to plan this properly, or I want it to be the right time, or, you know, so just start it and learn along the way.
I agree. Like, the more action you take, the more you'll learn over trying to prepare and plan, because it's never going to be the same shit. It's never going to be the same. So you want to just do it and learn from mistakes.
Like your podcast.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You had to, like, how hard was it to make that first episode?
That's actually a weird question. I literally decided and did it in a week.
See, this is now you're on episode what?
This is episode 15.
Episode 15. So this is awesome.
So like, but that's a different story. That was like, some things changed, and I was like, right, I'll create my own podcast.
It's great.
And literally from the moment of deciding I'm going to do a podcast to recording was less than a week. Yeah, so like, it was just, I'd rather do it and just learn, right? And just learn. And I think that's the biggest thing, is that people get scared of looking crap, doing terrible, the criticism. And I'm like, you're going to get criticism anyway.
So true.
Like, people watching this, some people are going to, someone may comment and be like, this is crap. Okay, cool. That's not for you.
Yeah.
Like, it's different for everyone. I think that's what people are scared of with social media. Yeah, they want it, but
and it's
there's
scary,
judgment.
It's scary to put yourself out there, especially social media. It's so scary, man.
Do you ever get weird comments? Have you ever had weird, like, comments, messages? What are some that you remember?
Oh man, like, I mean, look, recently it's been cool, but I get accused of sometimes faking my challenges. Because, and I can understand that, because some of those challenges require a lot. Like, the carnivore diet is like, who would want to eat meat for 30 days straight, right? Or like the stretching challenge, right? Like, is he faking the whole thing or whatever? And I get it. Like, if I was watching somebody else in a different country, like, I would sort of, like, those thoughts would come to my head too. But my response to that is just like, you know, it's just more engagement, you know. I don't mind, you know. I'm just gonna keep making the content, you know. But eventually when people see me doing different challenges, they realize it's real. Yeah. Because and you know what? And shout out to Chris Fade, because he told me when I joined Virgin Radio, he said, if you want to have a long career, you need to be as real as possible, be authentic. And he just said it one time, and that's all. I just needed to hear it one time. He said, be real, and I was like, it's like, I just did that, and it doesn't create the most viral content, but you will last in this industry, I think, because people trust you.
I agree. And like, something about myself is that I curse, I swear, but not in a bad way, just who I am, right?
You are, that's how you speak.
And I was like, I would never get rid of that. even if some kid watches it and they're young, and
Yeah.
I don't care because that's who I am.
Mm.
And it's just the way I speak, right?
Yeah.
And also it's to all the teachers that said I couldn't get a job if I sweat. So it's also,
But
but
remind me of Gary Vee, man. He's like, like he has so many followers.
you met him. That was so cool. I was so jealous, actually, if I'm honest with you. I don't get jealous a lot, but he was the one that made me start TikTok.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, Adam's away. I'm so jealous.
He was one of the dominoes for me too.
Man, it was amazing.
Yeah. He was saying, you gotta be on TikTok.
Yeah.
Blueberries. And he's
Really smelled my drink everywhere because it's so true, right?
no. But yeah, like I remember like seeing that video. I met him. He's the nicest guy, man.
Yeah.
When I met him, I just thanked him. I just said, bro, I just want to say thank you. He's like, why? So you're like a big reason why I started TikTok. And he just gave me a hug. And I was like, one of my heroes.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, I don't get jealous of that. I was a little bit jealous. It's like, it's the same thing. As someone that inspired you to do something, and it was that domino effect of changing a career, which I think is amazing. But for you, like changing careers, what actually made you sign up to Virgin Radio and do The Chosen One, or even believing you could even try and do it?
I never knew I wanted to do radio until I actually got on radio. It was so weird. Man, the story of how I got the job on Virgin Radio baffles me. Because like, there are people that, and I'm so grateful for the position, because there are people that really want to be on radio. And the thing with radio is, there aren't that many jobs for it. And I'll tell you how many, there are a limited amount of hours in a day, right? So let's say there's a show from 6 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to, or 10 to 2, 2 to 4, right? Like there are a specific amount of hours every day. So there are a specific amount of presenters on every radio station, right? So the only way you'll really get a job is if there is a space. And the only way there is a space is if someone gets fired, dies, or quits. Really?
It's true though, yeah.
Really, and so if someone's doing a show from 2 to 6, for example, or from 10 to 12, or whatever, people know them. They're familiar with them. So I realized later how lucky this was, because there is never really an opening. It's so rare. But there was an opening this time. Here's the story. Virgin Radio was looking for a new radio presenter. And so they did a competition called The Chosen One. They wanted to find the chosen radio presenter. And so they said, you have to make a video if you want to be the chosen one. Tell us why you want to be the chosen one. And I saw people making videos, and I thought I was too young. Like, I thought I was 18. And I was making content. I wanted to be a big influencer. So I was just like making videos every day. So I thought that was my journey. And then out of nowhere, my friend calls me. He says, Adam, I want you to help me film and edit my video because you're good at making TikToks. I want to be the chosen one. His name was Khair Hakim. He's a legend. I edit his video. I film his video. It does well on social media. The Virgin Radio team pick it up. He makes it to the next stage. He calls me. He says, Adam, you're my good luck charm. Could you come to my next audition for my voice? I said, I'll go if you pick me up, because it's in Jebel Ali. It was pretty far. So he picked me up. We go. And when I got there, I was able to audition my voice.
Oh shit! So that's kind of that is lucky. That one is lucky. You didn't even do a video.
Yeah, and I auditioned my voice, and I made the top 10 out of 700 people.
That's crazy.
And when I made the top 10, I thought I am doing everything I can to win this competition, and I won it. And I never done radio until then. I didn't know how radio was done. I didn't know anything about it. But when I got on the mic for the first time, I was like, I like this. I like it, and I still love it.
Honestly, like, I remember when I saw you doing it, I messaged you every day.
You were, man. You were like, you told me, you said, you got this, bro. You saw me winning, like when I made the top 10, you know?
I was like,
and I didn't know, I didn't see what you saw, because like, man, some of those guys and girls, like, they were good, and they are good. And a lot of them work in radio now.
What's crazy, there was this one girl, what's her name? I don't know any of their names.
What place did she come?
May have come second, the blonde girl.
Yeah, Avery.
Honestly, from the beginning, I think I sent you a voice note. I was like, bro, you fucking got this. Let's go. And I gave you maybe a tip, whatever. I was like, you got this. Because I was on the radio at the time. This is some tips.
Oh, yeah, you were on Saudi radio.
Yeah, I was.
Yes.
And then I was like...
I thought you got that after. No, you got it before.
Yeah, I got it before, right? So I was working on the radio at the time, and I was trying to give you tips, but I said, I could tell the competition. She was one that stood out as well.
Yeah.
But you did all
and
these...
she works with us now.
Really?
She's a freelancer with us. Yeah. She's awesome.
But she didn't win, so she didn't get the full job.
Which is good.
She is good. She's amazing. I'm joking, by the way.
No.
But honestly, it's
Very
amazing.
nice. She's about to get married soon, so shout out.
Oh, my bro.
Yeah, engaged. So shout out Avery. So.
Yeah, like, honestly, she's amazing.
And it's like now working together with her, it's like, you know, we always talk about 2 years ago, like, you know, it was a journey for both of us, you know.
And I honestly think that if you didn't create videos, if you didn't get on camera, you would not have the confidence to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, no way.
Yeah.
No way. Not a chance. Yeah. Like, and you know what? When I was on the radio for the first time, the thing about radio and the thing about life is you just want to be yourself, especially on radio. What I learned, because when I got on radio for the first time, it was like I was making a TikTok. It's like, what's up, guys? All right, so today we're gonna talk about this and this and this, and I realized this is for TikTok. This is not for, you know. And I had to change the whole way I spoke for radio, and it was like there was so much learning to do. But what the TikTok did for me is it gave me that confidence to at least try it. And even though it was wrong the way I was speaking, it was there was a confidence to that of just like I can just speak. You know, and then they fixed me. They tied in my bolts and everything.
And like there was a couple of things you did do in the competition which made you stand out, and it wasn't just your voice. There was 2 things you did, and I think these were big things in why you won. One was every day you did a video on your social media. Hey guys, how we doing this day? Whatever. You stand out. Like, I'm the guy in the room. Like, that's what it looked like to me. I'm watching that video like, man, Adam's literally the guy in the room. Like,
I did it very tactically. I would always post a story in the morning. I would always document the whole thing in my stories, and I would tag everybody in it so that when people are scrolling through social media, especially the Virgin Radio team, I'm always a face they're seeing. And, you know, my fellow contestants were reposting it, and I'm reposting their stuff too, but it's like them reposting it is like, you know, whoever goes to their account is also seeing it. And so, like, I tag everyone and I just keep posting. And I would try and make videos that like people would want to reshare for them as well. That Virgin Radio would want to reshare for them as well. And yeah, I did that very tactically. But I also did it in a way where like I'm providing value to everyone. Like I want to show like the cool part about what me and this guy were just doing on the radio, you know, stuff like that. So, but you're right. It was tactical.
it was so good.
It was tactical. Yeah.
And there was one other reason why you won, right? Like, the voting, you had so many people that supported you. It was incredible.
Yeah. The voting, so we had the top 3. I think first and second place. Oh, I forgot the exact numbers. I had over 50% of the vote, and then the other 2 shared the next 50%. And it was and that was one of the value of having an audience on TikTok especially, but also being Lebanese, like, you know how like Arab people are, they're like, oh my gosh, like, you know, my grandma's like, my grandson is vote for him, you know, my uncle's cousin, and like, you know, like whatever, like it's just like sharing it. And so I had like these big WhatsApp groups, just like that didn't know who I was, just like voting for me. And then I had my audience on TikTok voting, so that was also a big reason.
But also you've got like friends that are in social media that you've built a network with that have helped.
So they're legends, but like I'm still friends with all of them.
Yeah.
I remember calling a bunch of the boys. Shout out Homemade, shout out Naj, shout out you. So like so many like of my friends that are influencers. I just like told them like, yo, come over to my house. We're all gonna hang up, but I also need you to help me out with a story. And they all came and they all made a story, and they made it like an entertaining story. And they said go vote for him, and it was like, you know, it was cool. And I had a lot of people around me that would like give me tips on the challenges, how to actually, because we had challenges to actually get to the number 1 spot.
Yeah.
And so yeah, like I worked hard for it, but man, it was the people around me. It was like without people around me, there's no way. Well, if it wasn't for Khair calling me and saying help me with the video, I wouldn't. Yeah, who knows what would have happened?
You stole his spot, like.
Man, we're good friends.
No, seriously, I'm joking. But like, it's that mental preparation I said about like you say luck, right? But if you were crap with people, if you didn't post on social media, if you didn't have this network of friends, because like, this is what happens when you go out and socialize. Your social skills was incredible from like 17. Not like another 17-year-old, right? My brother's 17, love him to pieces, but it's nowhere near the same. And it's like that ability to do that, boom, you're going to get votes. Like I remember, like, hopefully Virgin don't get upset about this. Because it was an email. You had to ask for an email, right? To vote.
For what?
To vote.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I remember. Oh, yeah, I remember.
I voted at least 10 times every time.
Thank you.
Like, I use Reem's email, my work email, my mom and dad's email. Like, all the emails I know off by heart, I voted. Because, like, even though whatever, like I give a shit, right? And this is what I care about.
It means the world, really. It really means.
Like it's only 10 votes, but like let's say your friend
breaking news, Liam is the reason I won.
Look, if it is only like if it was by 10 votes, that's me. But it was 50%, right? And
thank you, Reem, for your email. I'm not high if your email will date you.
I didn't know her email, unfortunately. But like when you've got people that want you to do well on social media, whether it be friends, whether that be whoever, you're always going to do well.
No,
and that pushes you out there a lot because you gave so much value to friends, so much value to social media that
when it came time for like, I need something here, it's like, they were happy to, yeah, I agree with you on that. I do have a great people around me.
And like, was it Gary Vee that says jab, jab, hook, right? Like you got
I didn't read that book. I got to read it though.
Okay, so I haven't read the book either actually, but it's about giving, then you ask. And that's what you did. You gave value in social.
I didn't plan it like that, though.
No, you didn't. But when it came to a time that you're like, hey, guys, vote for me, people are like, okay, he's never asked anything of me in the past 3 years on social media. I'm going to vote.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And like, you say luck, but you're only as lucky as like what you prepare for, right?
Fair enough. No, fair enough. I can see that. I can see that point. But thanks, man. I appreciate it. You made me feel special.
Yeah. Well, you are the chosen one, right?
Oh man, bro, I've taken that name out of my bio now. I feel like it's been 2 years. Like, but I do like the name. If I gave myself that name, I'd be such an I don't know.
Sound like a dickhead, but
I'm like,
they gave you.
But they gave it to me, so I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah,
I put it as my boxing name.
Is it actually?
Yeah. Adam the Chosen One Adin. That's I'm khalas. That's my way of keeping it immortalized. Yeah?
No, it's true. And like, but when you first went onto radio, like you were so fresh to it. How have you grown in like 2 years now?
Oh man, I gotta say the number one thing, and about the people thing, the number one thing about Virgin Radio in general is awesome, but I'm talking about my radio specifically, is we have the best people in the world. I'm not even lying. We have the best team, bro. Like the people on our radio station, the ones that do radio, like some of the best in the world. They're so good, and they're angels. Like they've all got great hearts, you know? And so we all get along naturally. So it sounds good on radio. And we also, and they're so good at what they do. So even if I didn't want to, I would grow around them. Even if I didn't want to be a radio presenter, I become a radio presenter if I was around them because they're so good. Like you have to get better with them. I feel like I have a long journey to go still, but I feel like if it wasn't for them, my progress would be so slow because hanging out with like Chris Fade, Brent Black, Jacob Maz, like a bunch of the guys, you know, and sorry if I forgot, I'm not forgetting anyone. You're all in my head, but I'll just, I'll name every presenter. Yeah. No, but it's like the whole team, like when you're around them every day, it's like you're gonna pick it all up. But they've also like, because everyone's so different and awesome in their own way, you take a little bit from everyone's personality. And so because I'm lucky that they're all great people, I'm gonna take a little bit of that naturally. So
what like did you learn from these people that make them so good? Obviously, it's gonna be different from person to person. But what are some key things?
Some key things. I mean, I already mentioned the Chris thing. The number one thing with Chris, I mean, there are two things with Chris, and there's a lot. Chris is awesome, but two things that I really take from him is be 100% yourself, but also, man, he works.
Really,
he works so hard, bro. I don't know anyone that works harder than him, to be honest. Like he's like I remember like he'll do a radio show for me. I don't know his exact schedule, but I know that like he does his radio show, wakes up at 4 a.m. to the radio show. He'll host something in the afternoon, host something at night. He'll be posting 2-3 videos. Like he's on it all the time. So that was the two biggest lessons: work hard and be authentic. And everyone teaches me different lessons in their own way. Jacob has taught me to just be free and loose, and because like Dubai is so small, so I feel like when I go to parties or if I go on a concert or something, I can't fully be myself in this city because like people might be watching or something, or you know, people might be filming. But like when I go out the country, like I feel like khalas, like I feel like I can fully be loose. But no, he's kind of fully changed that for me. Like so Brent is awesome. Like Brent teaches me so much. Brent teaches me so much every single day. I have a podcast with Brent Black.
Yeah.
It's called I'm Not Your Dad. And just that by itself, says it all. Like he's taught me so much. Like, yeah, he's awesome. And like he's also like he's made me more open-minded to the world. Because he's seen a lot and like he's awesome.
Like from an outside perspective, you two click so well. And like, I feel like that's who you're probably closest to. That's what it seems
I'm
like.
closest to Brent Black. Yeah. He's awesome. I love you, Brent. He's an absolute legend. Yeah, he's really awesome.
No, honestly, I think it's amazing. Like that whole journey from start to finish, right? From randomly start.
Finish.
Yeah, no.
It's not finished.
Finish to this day, right? But like that being said, what is that next step? Because like right now you've gone from chosen one, right? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Boom, one. Now this is a full time. This is a career.
It's a good question.
But what's next? What's next for Virgin Media? What's next as a radio?
I've got no idea, bro. Like I've got no plan. I'm not planning, man. Like to be honest, probably it's not the best thing to say, but I haven't really planned my life. I think that's a good thing though. It makes it exciting. I do know what I want to do, and I want to make a lot more content. I took this year kind of like slowing down on the content because I had a pretty nice year last year. I really enjoyed it, but I wanted to focus on other things this year, like radio. But no, more content, big challenges are coming. And
you got ideas in mind?
Oh, a lot of ideas. Yeah.
Is it gonna be like the one of getting taller? Is it like that? Like, do you know what I mean? 'Cause that blew you up.
Yeah, that got over 100 million views, bro. I was like, that my inner child. You see the euphoria feeling of hitting 1 million views. I was like, bro, inside I was like crying, bro, because like I posted it, bro, and I decided I want to do a challenge. And I did the height challenge like 5 minutes after thinking about it. And when I posted it 3 days later, that reached 18 million views, bro, that first video.
That's insane.
And then I made 30 videos and bro, if you add them up, it's over 100 million views. And so that was like my breakthrough on Instagram. And then since then I realized this is my thing, like, to do these challenges. And everyone wants me to do a height challenge again. They want me to like do stretching, but I don't want to stretch, man. Like I did at least an hour every day of stretching. And I don't like stretching, bro. Like I don't like it, you know. And going back to being authentic, if I wanted at least 50 million views for a challenge, bro, I get messages all the time of like, bro, do another height challenge, do a different technique, you know, because there are different techniques to get taller, right? And but I don't want to. I might in the future if I find something interesting enough, or I find, because I'm not saying 100% no, but I don't know. Like everyone's telling me do the height challenge again. You know, even my close friends, Adam, that worked so well for you. But I said, no, I want to learn French. So I'm doing a 30-day, I did a 30-day French challenge. So just whatever I feel I want to do, I'm just going to do. And if people want to watch, they can watch. I'm just going to post it anyway.
Yeah. So that's fair, man. Like, because I think we do get lost on social media with the views, with the clickbait, with the creating videos to go viral. And that you can get so lost in that
I was so
and lose yourself.
So addicted to the views, man. And there's a guy named Rami Naous, you probably know. He runs barefoot, he breaks world records. He met Sadhguru. He's awesome. He's like, he's an absolute star. But he's an influencer too. And he told me after I finished the height challenge, I said, man, like, what am I going to do for my next challenge? And it was like 3 days before the challenge ended. And I was doing so well. Everyone was watching. And he just goes, what do you want to do? And deep down, I just wanted to go see my family in Australia. I want to see my mom. And he's like, bro, post your last video. Say there's a challenge coming up in the future and just forget about your content. And I lost 200,000 followers. I lost 200,000 followers in, I think, 2-3 weeks.
That's insane.
Crazy, bro. And I'm so grateful for it. Because they were my followers anyway. If they only wanted me for the height challenge, then they weren't my followers. They were the height challenge's followers, right? But 100,000 people stayed, and I'm so grateful for it, you know? But I thank him for that because, like, he got rid of the excess. Like, you know what I mean? So, but he also made, like, I was with my grandma. She was making kishik. If you don't know kishik, kishik is like an awesome Arabic dish in Lebanon. But like, she was making kishik, and I was so excited to eat the kishik, and I'm like, Teta, look, I just lost 50,000 followers this morning. And she goes, true? I'm like, yeah, high five. And she goes, and it was just like, it was such a perspective change of like, these are just numbers, you know? You can choose if you want to, if that dictates how you feel. So yeah, man, I'm incredibly grateful for like that whole journey. It was great.
Man, that perspective is so good to be like, look, I've lost 200,000 followers, but they don't care about me. So why do I care?
Yeah.
You know, because that's, even with me, like, that's why I got started on TikTok, right? When I was doing TikTok, it was all about Saudi lifestyle. Got to 100K followers in less than 6 months. Thought it was amazing, but you're doing content that you didn't love. That's what I was doing, and I was like, that has to stop. And I just stopped making content. Now I'm doing like fitness stuff and what I'm passionate about and helping people. And now it's getting traction and doing well, right? But no, not as well as that. But it wasn't what I wanted. And I think that's the hardest thing is when you create stuff that you don't really like.
Yeah, you burn out.
You burn out and you won't keep posting.
100%. It's just I think look, if I was really disciplined enough, I guess I could just put my head down and just grind. But I want to enjoy what I'm doing, right? So.
And also, like, you're not a kid, but you're a young man. You got to experience life. You're 20. Like,
Yeah, man. Yeah,
you want to experience stuff.
Traveling so much, man. Oh my gosh, I just started traveling like solo this year.
Mm.
The best experience ever, man.
I'll be honest, like, my partner loves traveling too, but I'm not this person. I need a routine. I need structure. And I'm not.
Sorry, Reem.
Like, she travels without me. It's fine. Like, I'm like, go. It's okay. Like, she's chill. She's amazing. But like, I'm like, I need structure to be on top of the house.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, yeah, if you want to progress, you need that.
Yeah, and I'm just obsessed. Like, I get so much like pleasure out of progress more than I get out of relaxing. You know what I mean? Like, if I make progress in anything, like, okay, this podcast, episode 15, that's great. It's a good milestone. I'm meeting great people. It feels fucking good. I get more pleasure out of that than going to a country I've never been to on a beach. And it took me a while to be like, okay, that's fine. Because many people want to live for vacation and go on vacation. But I'm like, I work wherever I go.
You've won in life if you enjoy your routine more than traveling and seeing the world. Because I don't know how that's possible, bro.
Really?
Like, I love, like, how can you know? Like, I mean, I think beaches are overrated, but like, I don't know. I'm such a big.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, do you know what's the first thing I do? So when I go anywhere, like, I don't think I've taken a day off in a long time, but I just enjoy it, right? I'll always create videos. I'll always be with my clients. Something like, even if I'm in a random place, first thing I think of, right, where's the nearest gym and where's the nearest coffee shop so I can work? Like,
I like that. And that's cool. That's cool.
I love it. Yeah. And I realized late, I would say. Like, people, like you said, I like travel. I love this. And it took me a while to think, I don't enjoy that. Like, I enjoy it, but I need this.
Well, you know what? I'll take what I just said back, because I wouldn't want any other routine than this routine. And during vacation, there gets a point where you're like, I just want to go back. You know, there gets a point, and it's like, and I wouldn't want to do anything else than what I'm doing right now, at least in this current moment, right? So I can understand that, you know? Yeah, for sure. But knowing you, man, you're disciplined. Like, you got to do your thing.
I'm obsessed. So I'm a very obsessive person. Like, if I love something or love someone, I'm obsessed. There's no anything else. And I think that's a bad thing, but also a great thing. Because it means, one, I won't give up in something. But unfortunately, if I'm doing really bad, I still won't give up. But it is that. And it's the same with the gym. Like, I can't go a day. Well, I can go a day. I can have a rest day, but I can't go 2 days without it. And I know that you're so into the gym, so into exercise, into boxing. Like, where did that start for you? Like, started a fitness journey?
Oh, man. I was doing push-ups in my bedroom when I was 14 because I wanted to impress some girls in school.
Classic.
I thought my muscles would just grow. You know, but still not working, bro.
That's a classic man thing to do. I want to look good. I'll go to the gym so I can get girls. That's a classic guy thing to do.
Yeah, and I also wanted to, and there were these push-up competitions in school, and I just wanted to win. So I feel like one of the upsides of my personality, it's also a downside, is I'm very competitive. I love competing. So when they had a competition in school to do the most push-ups, and I lost, I was like, the next time we do this, I'm gonna win. And I don't think they ever did a push-up competition. But if they do it again, I'm there. I'll come to the school, even though I finished already. I'll come back.
Look, one time I'll go back to school.
No, but I was just doing push-ups, and then I thought, you know, I was on YouTube and I found out about this thing called calisthenics, where you could just train without a gym, because I was too young to go to a gym at that point, right? And I was doing push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups. I got really good at those, and then I just got into calisthenics, and then I just went from there. And then I never properly touched weights in my life since.
You still to this day?
I never I'll try for a month and I'll really hate it. I love kettlebells. I love different types of weights, but it also all revolves around my boxing, because I got into boxing 3 years ago, and or maybe 3.5. And I also realized if I lift a lot of weights, I'll get bigger, but I'll get slower and it won't help me. It'll make me more tight. But no, I got into boxing. The boxing story is interesting, because I got into boxing just because I wanted to fight on an event here.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Social Knockout?
Yeah.
They get influencers to fight each other. I was a TikToker. I was making TikToks all the time. I wasn't on Virgin Radio yet. And I thought in my head, I was watching the Social Knockout 2. I thought, I'm going to be on Social Knockout 4. And my friend looks at me. He goes, how are you gonna do that? And the next day I joined TK Gym because that's where all the fighters are training that were fighting on that card, even though it was further from my house than other gyms. And then after 2 years, I was on Social Knockout 3, and it was like whoa, like where did that come from? Like, it was just like super random. But like when it came to me, but then because I fell in love with the boxing, so I sort of like didn't end up keep doing it for Social Knockout. I just did it because I wanted to box, and then the Social Knockout thing, and it just became random. And then now I just love it, man. I love to fight.
When's the next one?
It's coming up soon. When this podcast is released, it shouldn't be too far. 26th of September. It'll be at a cool event called the Battle of the Burj. It'll be in front of the Burj Khalifa. It'll be nice.
Who are you fighting against? You can say it now. It should be fine.
At this moment, I don't know.
Okay.
At this moment, I don't know.
But when it comes out, we'll know.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
But the guy I think I'm fighting deserves a beating.
Oh.
Yeah, because he said some really nasty things.
To who?
To me.
Really?
Yeah, if I'm fighting this guy.
What can I ask what he said?
You'd have to beep the whole paragraph.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Like,
I'll tell you, like,
you want to say off camera?
I'll probably show you the message after.
Oh, really? Oh, is it a message?
Yeah, just text me, man. Like,
why?
He deserves it. And not just me. He says stuff to everyone. And I'm cool. Like, when I like, if I get hatred or whatever it is from someone or whatever, and I feel like he might be just trying to get in my head or whatever, it's like, I'm just relaxed. It's cool. But I won't forget it. You know what I mean? So it'll be fun. If it's that guy, I don't know if I'm fighting him yet. It's not confirmed. But if I'm fighting that guy, it'll be a fun night. It'll be good.
But like, this is what I don't get. Why is this guy talking smack and messaging you if he's not even gonna fight you?
I guess he wants to because like he wants like the viewership, you know, or like he wants my promotion. He wants his fight to be watched more. I get it. I'd probably like if there was another influencer that I could probably fight. You know, I won't say what stuff he said, but I'll at least see what I can do to make stir something so to get a fight happen. I get it. But he went really far.
But that's the thing. Like that's the thing of like anything boxing. UFC, there's got to be a conflict.
Yeah, there
to
has
make
to
it entertaining.
Oh, there has to be, yeah. And that's what I'm excited for. You know, it's always someone doing something. The first guy threw water on my face.
Yeah.
You know, like this guy sitting around. I'm like, I want to be the bad guy one day.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, my last fight was with a guy who had the same name as me, and he was also Lebanese. So I met him before the fight, and I got a picture. Yeah, that's it. I got a picture, bro. And we fought each other. We fought hard, and we're just friends.
Yeah.
So they both can work, you know.
And that the guy that threw water on you? No. So who's this?
There's a different guy. I didn't promote that fight so much.
Yeah.
But it was a nice fight. I won that fight too. It was a good.
Yeah. So the guy that threw water on you I'm like, that can't be staged.
Yeah, you can play that video, man. Like it wasn't staged. Like the guy threw it in my face, and I had no clue. And what was going through my mind, because I'm gonna get angry, but in my mind I'm just like, control. You have a job, you know. People are watching, and what am I gonna do? Like try and hit him back? What's that gonna make me look like? You know. So it was all going through my head. So I think
you froze, then just shrugged your shoulders. Like I remember that as well. Like okay,
what went through my head was like, I was relaxed. On the inside, I was like, there's no way he just did that, right? But in my head, I'm just, it's cool. I'll just show him, and I showed him. But that's the thing. Like with these influencer stuff, I already prepared myself for something like that might happen. With everything, you never know. Like something unorthodox is probably going to happen in a press conference in these influencer fights. So it wasn't a massive shock, but I didn't expect it from him. Yeah.
Because obviously of that whole. I think that whole event, there was like, the main event was powder or something in the face. What was it thrown in the face?
Oh, yeah. So man, bro, it was so crazy. I grew up like watching these guys, like Mo Vlogs, like even Abdul Razik, you know, was there. Who else was there? Like these people on Misfits, So Puppy, Foxy G, like, and I was just sitting there like in the locker room, like next to Mo Vlogs and Abdul Razik and like So Puppy. I'm just like, you guys ready? You know, because like we're all fighting in the same crowd. It was just so weird. Like the whole experience was awesome. It was so good. So yeah,
that's what's crazy. Things. Like you're now in that world.
And that's the thing. The imposter syndrome can be there sometimes still. I don't feel it as much as I used to, but like there are moments where like you're in a room and you're like, this is cool, you know, this is cool. I used to sneak into events. I can't say the event because I don't want to get banned. But I used to from those events.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I was too young to like go to a lot of events.
Bro, I remember that. So you post. So this is, by the way, the sickest idea. By the way, I know it was so good. You used to wear a suit.
Yeah.
You used to print a fake badge, and then you used to say I'm with whoever, and they let you in because you look professional.
Yeah,
it was so sick.
Yeah, man, it's very illegal though. I don't know.
Like we won't say the events, but it was so good.
Yeah, but like no, but I wouldn't always print out a badge. I would just wear a suit. You know,
Wear like a lanyard or something that said like.
No, it wouldn't say anything. It would just be a lanyard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I printed out stuff, it'd be like I could probably go to. It would be really bad.
But could you put like, I don't know, we're not promoting it, but like content creator? You're not lying.
I guess.
I guess you are a content creator.
I would just wear a lanyard and have like a black thing, and I would just hide it under the shirt or something.
Yeah.
And then like people would just see a lanyard. But no, I just wore a suit, and like I would wear it with red sneakers, and people would just assume I'm an influencer. I mean, I was, but I wasn't like, I didn't have 20 million followers that these other guys did.
Yeah.
And I met those guys at the time. Bro, I remember I was in a roller coaster with Kimo Kazi next to me. And I was like, how am I? Yeah, I was like, bro, I've seen you before. He's like, yeah, really? I'm like, yeah, nice to meet you. I'm like, what's your name? He's like, Kimo Kazi. He's like, okay, yeah, man, I've seen you. And I had him like, I know this guy 100%.
Yeah.
But it's like all these other guys, like, but yeah, going back to the network thing, it's so important. That's one of the big ways I built it when I was younger. I just went to events, you know,
sneaking in, but it worked.
Yeah.
But like now you're in this whole scene. Like this is what I think is crazy. And you said lucky before, but this is when you're in this scenario, it's not luck. Like you're on Virgin Media with some of the best radio presenters in the Middle East. You're in this social media circle.
In the world, I love you guys. In the world.
Yeah, it's true. In the world. Best radio presenters in the world. Correction.
No, I'm just kidding.
But it's true.
No, but they are. It is true.
They actually are. They're actually the best in the world.
They are. They really are. They're so good. I swear they're so good.
They're literally factually the best in the Middle East. Facts. That's numbers. But they are the best in the world. Right?
Sure.
But then when it comes to social media and these fights, you're meeting and connecting with so many people.
Yeah.
How do you get to that at 20?
Oh, bro, I didn't. The way you say it, it's like I planned it, bro. Like, and the way you say it is like, oh, but man, I didn't expect this. Number one, number two, like, it sounds so big, but really, I'm just like just living a normal life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, I wake up, you know, go for a run, whatever, like go do my job. You know, I'm just doing my job at the end of the day, right? But if you say it like that, it sounds like but when you say it like that, it does make me think like it has been an awesome journey. And so far at least. And it's like what was the exact question?
So like how? Like how did you get to that point?
No. So yeah, I didn't plan any of it, bro. I just did what felt right. So going back to that, like I just like, yeah, I thought when the competition come, I just when I made top 10, I just worked hard because it felt right to work hard there. Yeah, man. I wanted to make videos. I just made videos. I don't know. It just happened. I wanted to meet other people. I just wanted to make.
Because that's one skill that you have, which is so hard for people to learn, and that's the ability to connect with people.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Like, but
that's why. But I love language so much.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone. But yeah, sorry, finish the question.
No, bro. It's just like how. Like literally, how can you be so good at a young age to be able to connect with people?
I don't know if I'm so good. I have a lot of awkward moments, bro. I have this rule where I have to speak to everyone in the elevator. It goes really awkward sometimes, right? Yeah, man. Like I wish I had like the glasses where I could film and it was like legal in Dubai. Because like some of these videos I could make of like interactions in elevators are crazy, bro. Like I'll go in elevators and there'll be like 10 people. I say, so how's everyone's day today going so far? And they just be like, they're like looking at it like, well, I'm like, come on, guys, it must not be going good, right? You know, it's just like, I just say something. Or it's just like, once I was driving and it was really dark and I almost hit this girl. I was like, hey, bro, she's like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm good. And then when I go in the elevator, she walks after me and I'm like, I almost killed you. It's just like, it was like the most random weird conversations come from it. Like even on the way up here, like on the way up to the podcast, I'm in the elevator and it's this girl and she's on her phone and I'm like, are you also going to the podcast studio? I'm just saying something. It's just a rule I have to say. and it's made me a bit better at that. But I'm just saying, I have so many awkward moments. I could like maybe, okay, I'm in radio, I make videos, like I love communicating. I make a lot of mistakes, bro. Even on radio, I make a lot of mistakes. Like even on videos, bro, you see them on in videos, I can edit them out. But like now, man, I stutter sometimes too and everything. But look, to be honest, I love communication so much that I sort of like, I just do it a lot. And so I just have to have improved, you know? But like, yeah, I love it so much. That's why I'm learning languages, bro. Like I love communication, bro. I love speaking to people. I love learning from people. I love breaking the ice fast and just, you know.
So I think that's a skill.
That's
Communication's a skill.
It is a skill. I was always comfortable like going on stage and stuff. But I mean, I always get nervous, but I always wanted to, you know. But yeah, it is a skill you can build for sure. That's why I love traveling. And the one thing about traveling that I like is not the beaches, and it's not that, it's meeting the people there. Like whenever I travel, I always stay in hostels. I don't stay in hotels, because in hostels you share a room with 10 people that are just like you, or just like you in the sense of like they love traveling too, and they want to meet people as well. And just like you meet the craziest, most, you know, like you meet the craziest, coolest, everything, you know. And
you're gonna say weird. It's fine. You can say weird. Like
what about the hand too? But no, honestly, it's like weird is like 5%.
Yeah, true.
You know, 95% is like awesome, great, cool, interesting. So yeah, I guess I'm good at communication because I just love it so much, but I make a lot of mistakes still. So yeah.
No, but like I think that's why you become successful at a young age in something, because you just like to connect with people, you like to be friendly, you like to chat with people, and as a result, people like you back. And then you're like, somehow in Dubai, that's great because everyone knows everyone somehow. Connecting with people is so good. And then you're only 2 or 3 people away from an opportunity.
Oh yeah, and especially here, you're right. Like when you said Dubai, everyone knows each other here. You know, someone called me on the radio today, and I got to know he's from Lebanon. And then after the radio, I said, bro, like, which city are you from? Because I don't know, there's something like, he's like, and he told me he's from an area that I'm from, and we've got so many mutual friends. It's like, it's just so weird. Like a random person will just like, you'll be so connected to them. So yeah, you're right. Communication is so important here. You can't live here, or you won't go as far if you live here and you're not connecting. Yeah, I think so.
I used to be really bad at like going to like network events. I used to be so bad. And even to this day, I'm not very good. But like when I meet people, I'm friendly, I'm chatty.
But you're great.
Yeah, but that's the thing. When I'm with people, it's going to be with people because I'm like, no, I need to focus. I need to do something else. Oh, I don't want to miss out on this. So it's going out and doing more things. Because when I'm here in Dubai, it's so different. I'm like, yeah, I'm here, so I might as well go out. Right?
Yeah.
Whereas back home, it's very structured. But I need to get better at that for sure.
No, we'll go out together, man.
Definitely.
We'll go out to networking events.
Yeah, networking events. And like, oh, you're 20. Wait. Networking event starts next year at that. And but like, bro, like for yourself, man. Like, I know you said that you're kind of going with the flow, but do you have goals in fitness, in life, or anything you're trying?
I have some goals, but like there are a lot of personal goals that I just don't want to say publicly because I don't want that pressure, you know? Like I have a lot of like goals that I will 100% achieve. Like in my mind is like main goals, but I've never said them in the public. And I don't want to. I'll tell you after the podcast. Like my close friends know. But like I don't know. I don't want to like, cause things can change, but I've had this goal for like 1.5 2 years. And I'm desperate to do it. But yeah, I have those goals. And so I'm following the path for those, but I don't try and plan it too much. And I'm not very much in like the spiritual realm of like the manifestation and stuff. But one thing I do really believe is like you should do what feels right in the moment. You should sort of know where you're trying to go in general, but I think over planning isn't. I think God is giving you the how. Like, man, if I had a goal to be on Virgin Radio, it wouldn't be the way I got on Virgin Radio. It wouldn't be that. And like, if I had a plan to go viral, it wouldn't be this Like, you know what I mean? It just, things just work out. And I'm just going with the flow, but I'm actively thinking while I'm going. Like, I'm thinking, like, does this feel right? You know, am I doing the right thing here? You know, and a lot of the times I don't. Am I given to like bad talk in my brain, or like, you know, silly pleasures, and it's just like sometimes that could happen. And I'm human, it happens, but as much as I can, you do what feels right in the moment, and I feel like that will lead me to where God wants me to be. And I haven't changed that for the past few years. I've really just done that.
No, that's fair, man. And like, because you are so young, like living in the moment and enjoying.
And and it's the most fun way to live. You don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know the conversation I'm gonna have in the elevator. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because that's the one thing that you need to worry about, the elevator
I
conversation.
get nervous, man. I don't mind, because I just like,
Yeah.
oh man, yeah. My one rule with the elevator stuff is like no kids, because there are rules, right? And
So you won't get in an elevator
if someone's, no, I just won't talk. Like, obviously I won't talk to a kid. It's so creepy, man. Imagine there's a kid in the elevator I talk to, and like no one if they're on the phone, but everyone else I talk to. And I started doing that the past few months, so it's been really helping. But man, it's so awkward. So
you can get a lift somewhere else.
but I'm jumping out thing to skydiving, bro.
Just take stairs, man. It might be easier. Even
You, Julie, we're gonna go down the elevators together. Whoever's in there, you'll see how we do it.
we need someone new in there to really make it. But like, bro, like you do so much. You know, you got the radio, you got your fitness, you got a fight coming up. But what do you do to relax?
Oh, it's nothing, man. Oh man. I love watching UFC. I love watching fighting.
Missing it on this
I love
recording.
playing chess. I love playing chess.
We played before.
Yeah, we did.
I think you beat me.
Did I forgot.
I think you beat me. Yeah, I remember.
You're good though. I remember you being so. I wouldn't be surprised. I love like, to be honest, man. To be honest, like, to relax. Like, I'm just gonna think the past few days. Yesterday I finished a radio show. Did some filming. Yeah, I'd watch a fight. I'd watch a boxing or UFC fight. I just watch. Yeah, I love watching fights. That's I guess to relax, you know.
Yeah.
But then I feel my lifestyle doesn't tax me too much, and if like I feel like I'm doing too much radio, like in a lot of shows, I'll go fight, and then that's a completely different form of energy. And then like if I feel like I'm doing that too much, then you know I just go back to radio. You know, go and sleep. Or that's me. I have a few things that I do every day, and I don't feel I need a big rest. I feel every few months I just feel an urge to just get out and see something in the world. That's my reset.
Traveling.
Yeah, going somewhere I spin the globe and just okay, we'll go there.
Oh, like Reem's the same. She'll find any excuse to travel the world. Yeah. You know, randomly, there's a vacation coming up. I've got 3 days, so I have to plan. Like that's always the case. But yeah, man, like the way we finish the podcast is always with quick fire questions.
Oh, okay. I get scared of these because like you find out the truth. No, I'm just kidding. Go.
Yeah, and also look, I say quick fire, just do your best in terms of
no go.
answering.
If I say something bad, I say something bad.
Look, if it's not quick fire, it's okay, right?
No, it's cool. So I'm gonna be fully see authenticity. Let's go.
No, I love it. And so
first thing that comes to mind.
Right, you ready?
Oh, okay, so you were gonna say something? I'm sorry.
So younger people, they have dreams that they want to chase on social media, or they want to be fit. How can they just get started?
Whatever comes to mind, just do that.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever comes to mind. It's not. Yeah, just I think overcomplicating it is not right. Just do it.
I love that. Looking back in life to your 16-year-old self, what would you wish you could say to yourself?
Nothing. He did an okay job, I think. You know, I guess just yeah, just do your thing, man. Just
that's fair.
Do your thing, you know. So
a little bit less deep. Coffee or tea?
Coffee. Yeah, 100%. I love tea, but coffee 100%.
Favorite cheat meal?
I cheat on my meals every day. Yeah. So
your favorite junk food? What's your favorite junk food?
Oh, man, I love food so much. Well, I just had some cinnamon rolls. It was pretty good. So, No, but I love burgers, but that's not a cheat meal. I'm bulking, so I don't care. So.
Yes.
So
You kind of answered this one already, but where do you see yourself in 5 years?
yeah, I mean, if I had to answer, I would say I'd still be on radio. I mean, I'd love radio so much. I think it's something. If I don't do a big mess up, which I'd love to do it for the rest of my life. I love radio. 5 years, I'd still be doing radio. I'd still be making content. I guess I would be. I don't know, man. I don't know, because I think about myself like 2 years ago, different person.
So doing the same thing, but just more and better.
Yeah,
and bigger.
Yeah. I guess, but I don't know. I mean, okay, if I were to say so, I'd speak a few more languages. I'd say that. Yeah,
I like it. I've got pressure on me to learn a language at the moment, but I'm fine. So, what is your favorite radio moment?
Oh, my favorite radio moment. That's such a good question, bro. Winning the competition. That was the craziest radio moment, because I realized, oh my gosh, I have a career. You know, I'm not just like, I'm not just like someone that didn't go to uni and is trying to make something work. Like, something worked, you know?
No, I love that. And who is your dream celebrity guest on the radio?
Oh, man, it was so good meeting Gary Vee. Who did it? Who's my dream celebrity guest?
That you get to actually speak to, not just meet, but you get to speak to.
Oh, what a man. Ooh, it's a good question. I know it's quick fire, but it's not quick.
No, it never is.
Come on.
A boxer, UFC fighter. That's what I'm thinking. I thought you'd say something like that.
Yeah. For the radio, it would have to be a UFC fighter. I love Elliot Taporia. Yeah, but yeah, I love that. I love him. But like, also, I love Jordan Peterson. I mean, recently, he's gotten a bit political recently. I don't like I don't like to get into politics. So when my favorite influencers get into politics, I'm just like, no, because then it
ruined it for me.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I mean, I like Jordan Peterson. Because I read his book growing up. I like him a lot. I really watched everything he did when I was growing up. So yeah, he's someone that I admire. But some of the recent stuff, I don't want to say any opinions, anything political. I'm not saying if I agree or disagree. I just, when someone gets into politics, you know, it can push.
It's not inspiring like
it can push some people away.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And what is one quote that you live by?
Yeah, just start and like just do what's right. Yeah, just start. Like, yeah, I wouldn't say like yeah. There isn't a quote I wake up every day thinking I live by this, but like if I were to think of something I am living by is like, yeah, just start is something I try to do as much as I can, because I have ideas and I just sometimes I don't start them, which halts me. But yeah, doing what's right all the time, like as much as you can in the moment. That's it, because that's the basis of I think what is always really gonna work. You just do what you feel is right, because that's the best we can do, right?
That's true.
So,
but man, it's been so good to have you on the podcast. This is fucking amazing. But bro, it's been so amazing to have you. Man, my guy, it's gonna be so good. And obviously your social medias are down below, but guys, make sure you subscribe. Check out Adam on the radio on Virgin Media. You're doing an amazing job.
I'll try and keep it up.
And we'll do another interview in 5 years, and then we can look back at this.
Yes, episode 472.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Actually, is that a lot? That's probably too much. Every week, episode 203.
Done. We'll see you then.